What's up, guys? My name is Con, and today we're back with more Motortown, and Komodo keeps talking about how amazing the garbage truck missions are, and then I got a lot of comments saying that you can actually just overfill the garbage truck. So you take the garbage truck, you fill it up until it says it's full, but then you also just jam the back full of as many garbage bags as possible, and apparently you can make a fortune doing this. So that's what I'm going to try doing, and then when I get to the end of this video, I'm going to let you guys know exactly how long the recording was total, even though I'll edit probably some stuff out and all that. And then that way we can actually see, you know, what's the dollar per value, you know, income, whatever. I personally think... Okay, well, I wanted to upgrade the garbage truck. Maybe I can back in and still reach that little spot. But anyway, yeah, I think, honestly, in my opinion, I'm still thinking that, like, those rocks and gravel deliveries and stuff like that, like the ore deliveries, a couple people were saying that lumber is actually one of the best ways to make money in Motortown. And if you just do... Are you serious? But yeah, some people are saying lumber is actually one of the best ways to make money doing log deliveries. Pretty much uniformly, everyone was saying NPCs aren't all that great for making money. So, you know, we're not going to spend too much time with that. I personally am still a big fan of the transport truck missions because I think that's just the easiest way to do it. I also just realized that I have traffic still at 1,000% and I have cops still at 1,000%. As we can see up there, that lime green bus, which is probably mine, it's probably my company, has caused a massive... Yeah, it is my... Of course it is. Of course it is. If you got just a massive... Yeah, no, just a massive I might have to dial back the traffic set. I totally forgot I was on it. We're gonna go upgrade this first, and then I think I'll dial back the traffic to a more reasonable 400% traffic, maybe. So, the first thing I want to do before we switch all the traffic settings up is just figure out if we can... There we go, look at this. Nice car dealership. You gotta spend money to make money, right? So we're just gonna do that, and then... I mean, I could keep this. I could also sell it for the 4 grand, but we'll just keep it for now. And then turbocharger, same thing. We'll put it in a stage 1 for 30 grand. There we go, we're nice and broke. Okie dokie, and just like that, the truck's repaired. It's been upgraded, and I dropped the traffic settings down to 200, 100. So we're not... And just like that, the truck's damaged again. I hit a... It's just body damage. It's fine. Hit a hedge. So anyway, what we're gonna do, we're gonna try and collect garbage. All right, the search for garbage begins. We're on the map. I have filtered only for garbage. There's only a little bit of garbage. Let's see if we can... I guess we're just gonna drive around the map and get all the garbage we can. And then just keep filling the truck. See how long this takes. I'm making a mental note of the time. The truck is fully upgraded. First garbage. You can literally just pick it up without having to get out of the truck. That's very convenient. I don't remember if that was ever a thing. I remember Cosmo and I did a garbage mission once, a long, long time ago in Motortown, like years ago. And obviously there's been a lot of updates since then. And I remember one of us having to get out and pick up the bags and throw them in the truck. Which I guess I'm gonna have to do once the truck is full. Essentially, one of the comments was saying when I'm full completely, so we've got like, what, 0.8 out of 10 tons or something like that. But when we're completely full with 10, we just fill the back with more garbage. And then apparently that actually fixes the problem, so... We'll see. I don't know if this is going to be all that fast. Like, there's only 5 pieces of garbage in this whole town. Unless more spawns. We'll take a look on the map as soon as we, you know, collect this stuff. If they're all garbage that you pick up just by driving the truck up to it, I could see it being pretty quick. But as soon as we have to get out, I think that takes time, unless you got 2 people. Like, yeah, this one too, same thing. There's no icons, so we got to pull the truck up here. We got to stop, get out. Yeah, this is the old school way. I like this. There we go. And then, ultimately, we could just toggle the door. Leave that closed for now. Right, and we'll just jam a big old pile of garbage in the back there. I mean, when they drive up the street, I really wish this garbage truck... I don't know how garbage trucks are in the rest of the world, but anyway, where I live in Canada, there's garbage trucks, and they've got like a set of controls on the back of them, right? So the guy doesn't even have to drive the truck from inside the, you know, inside the front cab or whatever. He just literally stands on the back of the truck and drives with these little controls. So he obviously drives the truck normally when you're going, you know, up and down the street or whatever, but then when he gets to a small residential neighborhood or something, he'll just stand on the back of the truck and just sort of idle it forwards and brake the truck and all that from this remote set of controls, so that you only need one person to operate a garbage truck. Honestly, I don't see this being much faster than doing trucking missions. But who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. I'm sure someone in the comments down below has done like all the math and knows exactly which missions make the most money in Motortown. And that would be insane. If you would drop some knowledge, you know? I'm not going to be mad Oh, as I drive into the wall. I'm not gonna be mad if you, share that knowledge, if you know what makes the most money. I don't know how fast the garbage respawns, but it seems to be pretty quick, which is good. I think we can spend pretty much the whole day in one town. Oh, that's in the police station. That's fine. Look at that. You can grab the garbage through the fence. Perfect. Throw that in the back, toggle the door, and we keep going. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know where... Well, hold on. Let's check the map real quick. Is there... Well, there's a lot of garbage. Oh my god. Are we just in the wrong town? There's only like 5 garbage spawns in Gangjung, where we are here in the south. I'm in the southern city. Maybe I just need to go to Jeju. Maybe it's more concentrated city. Maybe that's how you make that garbage money. All right, we're gonna do a quick trek to Jeju. I'm not gonna count this against the time of the garbage run because obviously, it's just a tracking across the map. But yeah, I'm gonna really quickly. We're just gonna head north and go hit up. Like, there's so much more garbage in such a smaller area, so we're just gonna head over to there, and then we're just gonna keep profiting in that area. The garbage dumping facility is way out in the west, but in terms of filling up the truck as quickly as possible, I think Jeju is gonna be a better option. This seems to be more spread out here. This is perfect. This is perfect. Yeah, so much garbage. All right, this is, I think, where we need it to be. Or maybe it's just a spawn thing. Like, maybe once we collect all this, it'll take a while for it to respawn, and I just haven't but I haven't collected garbage in the other city in years, literally years, so I don't think there's any reason why it wouldn't also be a full respawn. I don't know how garbage works in this. Can I really can't pick up any of these. That is so unfortunate. All right. Quickly, yeah, the truck's just, forgot to put the e-brake on. It's fine. Thank you. We're good. We're good. Yeah, we're fine. It's a bit further, I think, to drive to the garbage dumping facility, but I don't think that really matters. I mean, look at all that. There's like 5 garbage on this one road. It's insane. Just gonna do one of these. Perfect. You're gonna get, it's ridiculous. And it's like 200 pounds. It's like 0.2 tons of garbage bag, I think. I don't know if that's always consistent or not, but like, pretty sure it's 0.2. 3.2. Okay, that was amazing. Look, we didn't even... Yep, no problem. I'll just keep... Is it going to respawn again? I didn't even go anywhere and it respawned. That was amazing. All right, making that garbage money. Actually, we're not making anything right now. I honestly don't know what... I know garbage... if you do the garbage requirements for the towns, you can boost the town bonuses on the Mortar Town, sort of on this screen. Whoops, not that screen. This screen. There's all your town bonuses, right? So right now we're doing 20% of the garbage collection for Jeju, Gangjung 22%. So that increases the total number of people and makes more money for all the jobs you do in that town, which kind of makes sense, but I don't know if there's a way to automate. I don't think you can automate garbage collection, which is kind of unfortunate because I feel like garbage collection would be a really great thing to be able to automate. Just, put an NPC, have them make a garbage truck delivery run. I don't know. I guess the hard part is, like, how do you have them find the garbage that's there? But it would be cool to be able to automate some trash collection as well. All right, so I've halfway loaded the truck, and if I ignore the driving time, that's taken about 10 minutes to halfway load the truck. So maybe 7 minutes. So let's say between 15 and 20 minutes maybe to fully load a truck. Although I started in Gangjung and it was much slower in terms of total trash collection, I will admit. So there is a little bit of that. But I mean, maybe 15, 20 minutes to fill a truck. And that's just to fill up, the actual truck's 10 tons internal. And then we're going to fill the back with as much more garbage as we can, right? So, I don't know. I don't know if this is actually a faster way to make money. Because I could do a full-out truck delivery mission in, like, maybe, 30 minutes, 45 minutes? And that pays 40 grand. You know what? Maybe this is faster. There's got to be a mission that you can do that's way quicker. I don't know. I feel like everything in Motor Town is pretty close. It's going to be, you're talking margins, like very, very slight margins in terms of what makes the most money. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Maybe there's something that just absolutely shreds in terms of cash, and I just haven't found it yet. All right, 9.2. We're almost there. It's actually been significantly faster here, I will admit. I am up to, I think maybe like total, we've been barely 15 minutes now of collecting garbage. So I think if you did it up here, it's maybe 10, 15 minutes to fill your truck. That's pretty good. You know, you fill a truck 10, 15 minutes, and then you drive it over there. Now, if we can overfill the truck, this might be extremely profitable. Of course, I have no idea what we're actually going to sell this garbage for yet. Haven't gotten that far. Hoping at least it's the 80 grand that it cost us to upgrade this truck. Otherwise, we're going to have to do more garbage runs. But Komodo, I mean, I'm playing a game with Komodo soon. We got to still go back and recover those dump trucks. And he kept insisting that Garbage Man made all that money. Oh, no. There's a dumpster. I can't collect the dumpster. It's an auto dumpster. Oh, failed to load. That sucks. Just when I want bags. Before it was, I would love to have had all dumpsters, and now it's just, I need bags. Gonna just take the bag, throw it in the back here, and then we're just gonna toggle the door closed. And just kind of perfect. We're gonna try and just fill the back with as many bags as we can until they're overflowing, essentially. And then we're gonna deliver all the garbage, and then hopefully we can deliver it all, compress the load, and then deliver it again. I don't know how this is gonna actually work. Probably deliver it all. Well, I think we have to back up though to deliver garbage, if I'm not mistaken. So we probably have to dump the load out. I don't know. We'll figure that out when we get to the garbage station. In the meantime, we're just gonna fill up with as many of these as we can get. Yeah, nope, thank you. Perfect. Just jam you in there. And jam you in there. And what if I can't compress the door, right? No, I probably don't want to do that. I think if I compress the door, it's probably going to despawn these and then not actually add the total up. So let's just keep closing it. You know, this might work quite well. This might actually work. If I jam this one up on top. Uh-oh. There we go. I'm just gonna... It might be hard to start stacking them, but they seem to be okay. We got 5 so far. Oh my god, that was close. If we had rolled this, that would have sucked. I mean, it wouldn't be a real big deal, I guess. We could just reload up all the garbage. I went just one town over. Seems to be a lot of garbage over here. So we're gonna grab this garbage, maybe this garbage, and then we'll loop our way back down to the plant there. Maybe even grab this garbage too. But gonna keep going until basically the thing explodes and starts ejecting garbage out, which hasn't happened yet. So we're good. More garbage in the back, perfect. Oh, or until I can't stack it, I guess is gonna be the other problem. If we can't get, the garbage has to stay on top of the stack. Well, that's good, excellent. And then we'll get this one up on top of there. No, uh-oh, this might be, you gotta like aim it up in there. It's gotta get tucked. Nope, no. Just, this is where stuff gets start. I might have to like toggle the door and then throw it while the door is closed. Oh no, there we go, got it. All right, just jam all that in there. Perfect. Come on, up. Perfect. It's getting a little bit harder and harder to get the garbage to want to stay. All right, little nap. Back to garbage. If only the door opened, like I just need the door to open just a sliver more, you know, and then I could fit another row of garbage on top of this row of garbage. I think this might actually be it. This might be the max capacity of this garbage thing. I'm legitimately thinking, oh my god, what a shot. Never mind, I lied. That is so good. Yeah, I could probably fit one more bag, honestly, because it looks like we can go rows of 5. And so if I can just get another bag to jam into that row of 5, there's 3 bags on that other side. Let's just go get them. But yeah, if I can jam another bag on top of that row of 5, I think we're good. I think that's the max garbage we can take. We just gotta jam one up into here. Nope, this is, oh boy. This is gonna be real tough. Oh god, this is gonna suck. Okay, hold on, we just gotta, no, god dang it. Just gotta jam this into there, no, into, I think this is it. I think this is the last, wait, I got an idea. Let me toggle the door. I think what we gotta do is just go really, really fast here to the left or to the right. Just sort of get all the garbage to swing over. See what I mean? Like, we're just drifting a little bit just to get that centripetal force, you know, get all the garbage over to the one side. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if there's actually any space anymore. That might just be, but maybe that like shoved all the garbage to the left, right? And now we should be able to just, I don't think that moved anything. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try jamming this one. I think there's one spot left in here. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it, but if we just, oh, it's like right there. Yeah, I think that's it. All right, we're gonna just take this. I'm gonna grab this. Can I drive with a piece of garbage? You cannot enter a vehicle while holding cargo. All right, well, you know what? Let's just go deliver the garbage then. I think this is it. I don't see, if someone's got an idea on how to get more in the comments down below. I'm pretty sure this is what everyone was saying though. You just fill up the back. This has taken a little longer than a normal garbage mission. I probably spent just as much time trying to jam bags into the back as I did legitimately just picking up garbage. So I think if you want to make garbage like, you know, serious garbage money, this is probably a bad way to do it. Just gotta be really careful not to crash, because crashing would take a lot of time to fix. We would have to pick up all those individual garbage bags. Did we lose a bag? No, okay. It looked like a bag maybe got hit by like the fence pieces, and I think the icons in the back were just moving around. All right, here we go. I actually haven't been here all that often. Like I said, I've done one garbage mission before, way back when. The video's probably still on my channel. And, you know, now we're coming into... Ooh. Oh, okay. They sell a Beamer here, apparently. Interesting. All right. Park in here. Now, we have to dump, right? I don't actually know if there's a dumping animation or not. And if there is, all this stuff's gonna fall out. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I'm trying to do a public service here. I appreciate you, you know, really just, I appreciate you just, you know, really interfering with that public service I was trying to get done. Thanks, man. I think I just go for it. Do I just dump it? I think I just dump it all. And the worst case, because if I have to unload all of this and then reload it back up, then there's no way this is faster. So I think I just dump it all and see if I get paid. Nah, you know what? I'm too paranoid for this. Let's do the proper experiment. I'm gonna take all the cargo and dump it, right? Except for one, and then we'll see what happens with the one bag. Because, you know, I don't have the, you know what? Actually, no, I'm just gonna take it all out. I'm gonna dump it all, and then I'm just gonna let the comments tell me if I could have dumped this or not. I feel like if I dump this, all these little individual garbage bags are gonna just go into the garbage, and then like into the big dump pit, and then I'm not gonna get paid for them. That's my concern. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen, because like, I don't think I've like claimed ownership of these bags yet. You know what I mean? Because like right now, they're all just garbage bags with the garbage icons. It's as if I just took garbage. They might even despawn, honestly. Which, I don't know if that's true or not. Anyway, there's 4, 5, 9. It's a pretty good haul. It's an extra couple tons of garbage. Anyway, there's 10. I feel like we could have gotten 20 bags in here if we really somehow jammed them in, but all right, those 11. I think it's gonna be like, what, 16 bags? Let's back this up, make this money, load all that back up into the truck, and make all that money. If this is just an animation where it's like, congratulations, you got it all, and there's no actual dumping, then I'm a real big dum-dum. But, no, see, it does dump. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that would have unloaded... Would it, though? Because that part tilts up. See, the back part tilts up. It might have, honestly, that made 76 grand. Oh, okay, this makes a lot of money. Okay. Does it... There we go. It comes to... Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It might... Look, it tilts up like a bucket. That actually might have held all this garbage. I think it would have. You know what? I think it would have. All right, there we go. Last bag. Another few tons. That's not bad. Pretty good. Make a little bit more money. It's pretty strong, actually. Like, almost, you know, almost another half a load. So, pretty good. Realistically. And there we go. Let's dump this one as well. Getting Steam achievements apparently for delivering garbage, because back when I delivered garbage, there was no, you know, Steam achievement for it. Nice. Another 34 grand, 35 grand. Well, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Really, really profitable mission. Just gonna drive back to town, I guess, and put my car back in the garage. But yeah, really, really successful mission. Makes a lot of money. I mean, we made 124 grand, essentially. We're pretty much down to zero, so maybe 118 grand or something. And, you know, took maybe 30 minutes, maybe 45 if I count the driving between the towns and stuff. So that's pretty good. I think trucking, I don't make nearly as much money as that. But trucking is much less involved. You know, you just set the autopilot in trucking. There's no way to autopilot garbage. So a little bit more involved on the trucking side of things for sure. But in terms of money for time, garbage is so far the winner. But let me know what you guys think. If you guys have a better way to make money. Like I said, I've heard a lot of people talk about logging and stuff, and about doing those iron and coal deliveries and then delivering steel and things like that. So maybe there's a more valuable mission there. But yeah, I'd love to make a lot of money super quickly. And I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. So like, subscribe, and we'll see y'all next time.